Mr. Zeldin, welcome. I take a very different view of your conduct in office since you took this office from the previous member of the Senate. Our nation is in a dire financial mess. Our debt has once again been downgraded. We are $37 trillion in debt with no end in sight. Every EPA budget I've seen in the 13 years I have been here, all of which, prior to this president, were under Democrat presidents, proposed massive increases in new employees at EPA, thousands of dollars of increases, thousands of employees. The most recent budget I saw proposed under the previous president was for 3,000 new employees at EPA. These are people we can't afford. Every state has its own Department of Environmental Quality, and that's where cooperative federalism begins. You're making tough decisions. I applaud you for your proposed reductions in the budget. The laws will still be responsibly administered under your leadership. Broadly on the policy front, I'm pleased with your leadership on the endangerment finding, on rolling back the egregious power plant rule. Lots of rural electric co-ops have told me how devastating that would be. Thank you for rolling that back. I myself belong to 3 rural electrics in Wyoming, so I hear from them all the time. You've redirected resources to the core EPA mission of protecting human health and environment, so you're delivering on our promises to Americans. EPA does have an outsized influence on lives and livelihoods in Wyoming. And despite Congress's clear statutory direction to EPA requiring a decision in less than 180 days, Wyoming and North Dakota, as well as other states, have been held hostage by the previous administration's more than 2 years of inaction on state permit program approvals for coal combustion residuals, or CCRs. On April 8th, your office announced that EPA would take swift action to advance cooperative federalism and encourage states to pursue oversight and permitting of coal ash within their borders, and propose a determination for Wyoming and North Dakota's state permit program approved for coal CCR and the coal ash permit program. Now, it was refreshing to learn that a month later, under your leadership and direction, EPA proposed approval of North Dakota's CCR permit program. Well done, well done. Thanks to President Trump and your leadership at EPA, North Dakota received a response, an answer. Wyoming is the nation's top coal producer. Expediting EPA action on Wyoming's CCR program would help ensure Wyoming coal is available to help meet our nation's growing energy demand and the new uses of coal we've found. We're making asphalt out of coal. It's called cobalt. We're making bricks out of coal. These new uses will extend the important life of this resource source so it doesn't become a stranded asset. Do I have your commitment that working through cooperative federalism, you will expedite action on Wyoming's coal program?
Senator, I know how important it is to you and to your state. We will work to get it done as fast as humanly possible. And we hear you. As I was going through the confirmation process, you had a long list of priorities that you wanted EPA to focus on, and we're not going to pace ourselves. We're not going to do it one at a time. You had a great list, and we want to work through all of it at once.
Well, those of us from research-producing states found that we were getting stonewalled under the last administration, so I appreciate your responsiveness to administering the laws, which is what you committed to when you stood before us, and we consider your nomination by the president for this job. And to my way of thinking, you have delivered ever since you got in office. So I want to applaud you and thank you for your hard work, and we will continue to work together. to have a strong economy and a strong environment. I am out of time, but appreciate you very much being here today and appreciate the budget you have proposed.
Thank you, Senator.